You know what I mean? And like to seem so distant.
What are you doing the interview for?
What's up, big bro?
What's happening?
What's up, big bro?
You got bars, nigga.
What's up? You ain't
You
ready.
got bars, nigga.
You ain't ready.
You got bars.
What's up with you?
What's up, man? Chillin', ain't good.
My main man.
Y'all in the middle of it. Don't let me interrupt y'all, man.
What's up?
Most definitely.
You already know it's the boy Sue Surf Jersey. You watching This Is 50.com.
Who shot you? Yo, Sue Surf, what's up, baby?
Jack, what's up, big bro?
Man, this is some classic shit right here, because I'm going to tell you something. You know, this is a fun fact. I don't know when your first mixtape came out.
Yeah.
Was it like, I want to say 10 or 11?
That might have been like 2011, too. Like when I called you and asked you to, that was like 2012, I think. And I asked you to host it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember who I had with me?
Nah, I don't.
Man, he's a big Instagram star now. It was my driver. His name is Daniel. He be throwing motherfuckers around and shit with the bald head, brown skin. You know him if you see him. But it's just a classic situation because at that time was wild. I wasn't even really into battle rap like that.
Yeah.
And I was so honored. You know, it means a lot more to me now because you superstar, bro.
I'm all right.
I mean, like you one of them dudes that's inside battle rap where you able to still look like a new nigga. You appeal to the older people that fuck with battle rap, and you appeal to the people that's brand new.
I think you gotta stay like that. You gotta stay like that with anything, whether it's battle rap, music, you know what I mean, anything. You just gotta like stay in the middle, you know what I mean. And I feel like I try to like adapt to all audiences, you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. I'm in my upper 20s, you know what I mean. So it's like if I could get the 30s,
You still in your 20s?
on game.
God, see that's what I'm talking about. How you do that?
I don't know.
How did you stay in your 20s, man?
I don't know how
I'm trying to get back to my 20s.
Nah, it's over. You gotta figure something else.
I gotta figure something else
I
out.
mean, I'm trying to. I hope I make it to your age. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm 37, man. I just turned 37 last week,
I
bro.
pray to God. Congratulations. I pray to God I make it to see 37.
I pray that you make it to 37 too. Every time I hear about you lately, you getting shot, you getting stabbed. I heard a nigga killed you one time. Now you came back. You know, you the only nigga.
Man, I got shot one time, man. I ain't no more. Feel me? But nah, you know, like I try to appeal. You know what I mean? If I could get the 30s and the 40s, yo, niggas and
You don't need the
females,
50s. Just
nah,
30s and 40s is gonna be
30s and
good.
40s, you feel me?
Yeah.
Women and men to fuck with me, and then you know, you still like you got the younger crowd. Like realistically, the younger ones, they want to find something to look up to. They want to find something that makes, you know what I mean? Like really, so you know, you try to set a decent example, and it helped. You know what I mean? So you know.
Big T fingers after lunch, do 'em greasy.
Before the shot,
Hanes shirt,
after the shot,
Yeezy.
before the cut.
Something I always wanted to ask you though, right? When it comes to this music shit, cause you was one of the first guys that I know that was trying to really cross over and do. When I'm talking once again, that I know.
Yeah.
That's crossing over and do regular music.
Yeah.
Why, as a battle rap god?
Yeah.
I mean, you already up here. Why you won't put out a regular project instead of put out a project with just a bunch of, you know, battle freestyles? And you know, why
like,
you want to go and deal with the rigmarole of that?
Battle rap is already its own lane. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? I can't speak for every battle rapper because every battle rapper is not like blessed with my situation. You know what I mean? Like I get a decent pot per battle. You know what I mean? So it's like, I look at it like, if I could gross this X amount of income from battle rap, and I could still put out a project that'll go number 2 on iTunes, like my last project.
That shit is fucking nuts.
You know what I mean? Then it's like,
Who you know over at iTunes?
Nah, nobody.
You don't know that was organic like a motherfucker.
Nah, it was organic. You
Like
know what I mean? It shocked the
you
shit
didn't
out of us.
call nobody and say, "Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I will come to your daughter or your son birthday party, and I'm gonna put on." You did that shit.
Yeah,
The people voted, and then it happened.
Yeah, I mean, just working hard. You feel me? Pete reached out. You know, Mozzie showed love, Tokyo Jets, Benny Siegel. You know what I mean? You know, I got big bro Steve behind me and shit like that. It's just a good team, a good push. You know what I mean? And I feel like we got a solid foundation to do a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, like it's like you need several hustles to get rich. You know what I mean? So it's like
6 of them to be a millionaire.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I keep everything battle rap, it's kind of like still keeping that dollar as the same dollar. You know what I mean? It's the battle rap dollar. You know what I mean? So it's like if I could pull in a year, I could make anywhere from 80 to 100 grand off battle rap. You know what I mean? So it's like if I could do that and then still go and pull 200 grand between my distribution deal, my publishing deal, you know what I mean? The joint tape me and Mozzie got going, and then feature shows and bookings is like, so I cleared 200 off of music, and then I cleared 100 off of battle rap. It's like, you know what I mean? That's 2 different lanes. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for one of these motherfuckers to call me to jump on one of these Netflix series or something, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, bag up the checks, but I always wanted to make music though, you know what I mean? Like I never, like battle rap kind of helped, and it was just a platform. If you see a trampoline, you fucking jump. You know what I mean? Like that battle rap was like the perfect trampoline. It was a big enough platform, a big enough following for me to say, all right, I can do this while promoting what else I do. You know what I mean? So I took my battle rap fans and I basically, you know, word of mouth is the best promoter still. Mm-hmm. It's more people with mouths than Instagram. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like I took my battle rap fans and I just gave them my product. So it don't gotta be rap. Like I always say, you could be selling socks, t-shirts, hats. You take the following that you do have and you use them as your promote, you know what I mean? Like everything's in your hand nowadays. Instagram, social media, like you have the tools you need to be whoever the fuck you wanna be.
It don't make no sense for you not to make it now.
Exactly, it don't make no sense for you, you know what I mean? Like especially once you get to a certain cusp of verified, a few 100,000 followers, you know what I mean? 10% of your following could keep you afloat. You know what I mean? Realistically, if you got 500,000 followers, 10% of that, you know what I mean, 50,000 motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I just took my battle rap following and I just gave them my product and they was receptive to it. You know what I mean? Because obviously they still got receptive to it. You can't just be kicking bullshit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and it worked like that. You know what I mean? So now a motherfucker will walk up to me and praise me about my tape and didn't know I battle rap.
You don't want to see this heater bang, boy. This British bulldog got me walking like I'm Eater King.
Sound like Austin walking when I blame mine. I said it sound like Austin walking when I blame mine. What? No gloves, fuck it. I use a sock for this mankind. Hey.
You know what I mean?
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
you know niggas still think I'm on Wild 'N Out? I ain't been on there in 4-5 years.
Yeah.
This shit is weird as fuck.
Yeah, nah, you know what I mean? So it kind of helped the whole situation. You know what I mean? And then, you know, there's people that meet me through battle rap and find out I make music. So it's like one hand wash the other. You know what I mean? So it's definitely two different muscles, but it helped the situation, period, like both ways.
I don't want to hear about your big bags and your jar deals. Mommy sniff coke, you pitch coke in the Hartfield. You see me in your state. You ain't in North with them cars squill. I walked through Carolina so much I got Tar Heels.
Being in jail as Sue Surf, how do people treat you, CEOs and all that shit? I got locked up on my birthday last year, and I was gone for about 3 days because none of my friends or anybody in New York knew that Jack Thriller is not my real name. They come get me.
Niggas didn't know where you was
at. Niggas didn't know where the fuck I was at.
That's hilarious.
And it was crazy. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got no friends for real.
For real.
Cause I didn't recognize that I had been Jack Thriller the whole time I was here.
It just put a lot of things in perspective. You know what I mean? Type shit. It's like, I mean, I counted because I was in there. Like I was in there for a decent time. I was in there for a year. You know what I mean? Fighting a serious case. Hell yeah, that's a lot. Especially at Essex County Correction Facility. That's like 3 years. You know what I mean? But you know, like I counted every piece of mail. I had 1,173 pieces of mail. Like I counted. You know what I mean? Like I had the time. You know what I mean? It's like the mail coming from out the country, Africa, Germany. You know what I mean? And then like just, you know, like
niggas from Africa was writing.
Like the CEOs used to come up to me and like you know, the ones that didn't know me, like that's passing out the mail and they're like trying to look around like, who the fuck getting mail from? You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Or the CEOs that do know you come knock on the door like, I'm not supposed to do this, but come on, son, get an autograph. You know what I mean? And you just like, you feel dumb as shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, it just puts you in perspective. You know, you sitting in the day room and I'm sitting there next to the kid and we watching Wild 'N Out and Hitman Holla can see it on there. You know, I battle both of them and, you know, he'll peek over at me and then I feel him looking at me.
Yeah.
And then I look at the TV and you know, he just want to be like, yo, what the fuck happened?
How you average 26.6, moonwalk on skates and clap heat? You are not a shooter. Feet, hands, sticks, I'ma do you. That's how I'ma do you. Raised in that crock pool. Send some piranhas to you. Lift the hitman up the guy. Can I get a hallelujah?
You know what I mean? Type shit like that. You know what I mean? So it get annoying. You know what I mean? And obviously, like you get the, you know what I mean? Like you get this extra shit. You know what I mean? That you know you get the extra privilege and shit. But who the fuck wants that in the jail cell?
If your naked face ass had a mustache, I'd punch you in it. And fuck your swag, pussy. We don't do it for no motherfucking Louis hats. Cause I've been to a place where ain't no motherfucking Louis at.
Say you get out of jail. What's going through your mind? What's the game plan? And like, cause it's overwhelming.
Win. win. You just feel like you. I feel like I cheated. You feel like you cheat yourself. You know what I mean? Like you just feel like you cheated yourself. So it's just like you got a million things. Like I want to see my daughter. I want to get right back in the studio. I want to. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's overwhelming. You know what I mean? That first day is like a blur. You know what I mean? Because you figure like it's not really the first day. It's like the first chunk. You know what I mean? Because even if you talk about the first month or the first 2 months of being home, you still was just locked up longer than you were home. You know what I mean? So if let's say I've been home for a month, but I just was locked up for a year, this still is surreal. You know what I mean? I still wake up when somebody jump up in a room, you know what I mean? Like I still courtesy flush, like the fuck you home. You know what I mean? But so it's like, it's something, you know, it's a weird experience. I think everybody should experience it though.
Hey man, he said some real shit. Hey, I want to challenge all of y'all to go to jail today. Don't do nothing real crazy. Just do something light and whatnot.
Get a ticket, you know, a little ticket. That's all.
Just
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, that's it. A traffic ticket. And
Yeah.
don't pay it.
Don't pay it.
You feel me? A traffic
Let it
ticket,
surprise you.
That's all. Get a warrant and then don't bail out. Just sit on it for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
The food terrible. They treat you terrible. You don't got a name. You got a number. Yeah, it's a decent experience, man. It's a decent experience. And then like I'm in a bad situation with like if I was to be incarcerated because they got this like you're a high profile entertainer, so we're protecting you from the facility. So because of who I am, I end up in a cell for 23 hours. Not just like in jail now, but in a cell.
Isolation.
You know what I mean? Isolation, yeah. Like that could drive somebody crazy. You know what I mean? That could
Yeah,
drive
stop
somebody
protecting me, goddamn it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
give me to put me with
Put me in
the wolves.
population, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, you know, and
I'll be all right.
And that relates back to what we was talking about. You would like, from you being in a cell 23-1 to you being in population, that's something to you. Like, all right, take me out of this room and put me in a big day room for 24 hours. All right, let me be outside all day. And you feel like that's something when in the grand scheme of the world, it ain't shit. You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
Hey, so do you feel the same way about getting shot? Do everybody need to get shot one time?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. Fuck no.
Can I ask you why you got shot?
I mean, real life, you know, like you know what I mean? You like every quote that you could think of that fit the situation. You reap what you sow, you make your bed, now you lay in it. You know what I mean? Like the decisions that you make as you go eventually affect you.
50 wanted to hear your fucking music. He wanted to hear you fucking freestyle when he walked in and whatnot. He wanted to hear some bars, cause you know he a big time bar head. He watched that shit from front to back. Big time fan.
I just show that, I mean, the respect it's crazy that the respect there, you feel me? Like for him to walk in and identify, even on a face value, you know what I mean? For him to identify you with you is stupid.
I let a few bang you.
Dear God, I send you a few angels.
Just how I like them, laid in an ugly box in a cute angle.
I
I got the drop on a nigga. I got the drop on a nigga. Heard the safe in a home. I pull up, I Bill Cosby, then I'm taking him home.
Hold up, sir. That's a reach. How you gonna bail on a nigga?
That ain't no reach, Rock. That mean I'm a pill on a nigga.
You just got finished talking to 50, man, and did it was very eventful. Chris Brown got on the phone.
It feel
FaceTime.
crazy, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, like I said, I'm a fly on the wall, you know what I mean? So it's like I pay attention to everything. Like everything's still surreal to me. I'm learning as I go, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting back and I'm watching 50 FaceTime Chris Brown. It's like, damn, I just FaceTime Chris Brown and gave the phone to 50. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like
I was there.
Chris Brown picked it up, you know what I mean? Like type shit.
First
you know what I mean?
ring.
Like, you know what I mean? Like type shit. And you know,
He
like,
said he ain't that lucky though.
in the most humblest sense, you know what I mean? So, you know, like, and like I said, I get caught up at my times, like not knowing where I am or how big I am, and you know what I mean? Try to be too humble and things like that, but which it keep you grounded and shit, you know, but sometimes you kind of catch yourself looking back like, damn, I kind of did just, that's not regular.
Then this don't happen to niggas, man. The shit that just happened in this room just now. Fucking Ghost just came in the motherfucker. We all listened to the new intro to Big Rich Town and Power.
50
Of
just
see,
ran in.
this just happened. This just fucking happened.
The whole Power cast was just in here in the middle of my interview, just changed my interview from an interview to listening to the news.
Never been heard.
And then it turned into listening to 50 shit that wasn't dropped yet.
If 50 dropped his new music in here, you know,
he said,
ask us
"Surf,"
what we
he said,
thought about
"Surf, you gotta
it,
hear
like
this
it
shit."
matter.
Yeah, like he said, Surf, you gotta hear this shit. What you think? Like, why the fuck 50 care about what I think?
Yeah. And then he wanted to hear your shit.
Then he wanted to hear my shit. This all in the middle of the interview.
Yeah.
This would have been.
I was sitting over here waiting like, please ask me to listen to my shit too.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
but it
why
didn't happen, but that was cool.
I don't know why you wanted to hear my shit, but you was in a room though.
Yeah, I was in the room. I was still in the room, and
big
it was
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why that shit
one
happened
day,
like that.
I gotta
That's
go get some more
crazy.
songs. Yeah. Word, man. I mean, you just weren't chosen when you knew what you wanted to be when you were younger. It's inside the yearbooks and whatnot. It says rapper.
That's what it says. It's a rapper.
Yeah.
I
And
ain't
you
never
spoke
had
it
no
all
plans.
in existence and you walked in it, man.
Yeah, I ain't never really had no plans to do nothing else. So, I mean, Plan B is an excuse.
Word. You got the records with Mozzie.
That's my
Project.
boy, man. That's my boy. Shout out,
Cool
Mozzie.
guy.
He
Cool
don't
guy.
get enough love, man. That's the only nigga out here probably better than me. That's my man. Shout out Mozzie, man. That nigga crazy. That's my boy, man. I fuck with Mozzie. Yeah. I mean, the love mutual. You feel me? Type shit. He showed me hella love. You know what I mean? I just fuck with him super heavy. We finishing up this joint project. We only got a name for that shit. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know, but we probably like 10, 12 joints in right now. We just be so. You know what I mean? I jump on his live and try to peek in on him, you know what I mean? And somebody asks him about me and she's like, yeah, man, me and Surf locked in. I'm kicking his ass on every song, every track. Yeah, so I get back out there next week. I mean, we trying to have that shit like ready for the summer. I mean, like, yeah, that's the homie. That's the blooder.
Okay, let's talk battle rap, man.
Yeah.
Like, are you still down?
Yeah, I just signed a contract for 3 joints. It's kind of three deals.
battle.
3 battle deal.
Like a fighter.
Yeah,
Because you are a fighter.
You might as well get it while it's hot. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like I got other shit going on. You know what I mean? And like we need these type of things documented and shit because this comes with the bill. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like 'cause
It's part of the resume.
yeah, like obviously on the come up as a battle rapper, it's not the same. But you know what you bring to the culture is what you should be charging. Like people think it's about how dope you are. Like you know what I mean? I know a million niggas that can rap.
Yeah.
I know some of the best rappers like in the world like that you probably won't hear. Like, you know, they talk about niggas that was locked up that was better than Michael Jordan. It does not matter if you don't suit up in the NBA.
What have you done?
You know what I mean?
What are your works?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like
Resume.
You know, when we talk about these venues, these 1,500 venues, it's like, all right, well, who's putting these people in these seats? You know what I mean? Who sells the fight? You know what I mean? Who, when we're not working, when I'm not calling you to say you got to do promo or a promo run, are you with Chris Brown? Are you on Wildin' Out? Are you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What is your team doing? What is your manager doing? Your A&R, you know what I mean? So a motherfucker like, and I said, not just me, speaking for my peers, you know, like a motherfucker like a Hitman could say, I need 30. I'm on TV every day. I'm a ambassador for your brand. You know what I mean? Hitman came from URL TV. So and once you Google search Hitman Holla, at some point you get back to where you came from.
My logic is, if I send 100 shots, he can't duck them all. Clip of hot peppers. Holla, I'll pin your head to the fucking wall.
So that makes him an advocate of, you know what I mean? So now you take a person that, all right, we calling you the battle, we're making you bigger. You know what I mean? They made some of us big enough to the point where now wherever we go, we're making you bigger. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this is a whole nother avenue. You know what I mean? So everybody can't do it, but you know, you got motherfuckers that like really realistically are worth $30,000, $25,000, $20,000 a battle because it's like this is a whole nother, you know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of niggas in the NBA. Steph Curry is a face of. LeBron James is a face of. You know what I mean? Zion Williamson is about to be a face of. Like as a businessman, as a business team, those are the people you want to put your money in. You want to put your money in the people that, you know what I mean, that you can endorse, that get endorsements, that can do other things besides just play the sport. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's a lot of battle rappers out here, but like some of us can do other things than play the sport. Like I can, besides battle rap, I can drop a project. I can go and tour myself. I can headline a show. You know what I mean? I could, you know, all these relationships are organic. You know what I mean? Like nobody's like running around here like, oh, sir, like nobody's doing this for me. You know what I mean? Like this is my organic. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm working for you, even when I'm not hired. I should be paid for that.
You was at practice shooting. If you miss, you do suicides. Them niggas came through shooting. That was our practice. If we missed, that was suicide.
And I be telling people all the time when they be asking me for favors and all this other shit. But somebody put you on. Now, nigga, no, I put me on, goddammit. And guess what? You know what else? I don't owe you shit. Nigga that's talking to me right now that I've never met in life before asking me for some shit. You owe yourself.
People confuse putting on with with like you put like
Give an
there's
opportunity.
that's exactly confused opportunity with putting on, because you know a lot of these motherfuckers, if you drop them in a room with, you know what I mean, like just say like when everybody just came in here, you know what I mean, with the whole little like you drop the right person, they might not even be able to stay afloat in the conversation. Like, you know, like them type of conversation when Fifth get to talking and pacing like that and shit like that, and a lot of that shit he's saying is like mind blowing though. You know what I mean? When you really paying attention, that shit could back you into a corner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this not the regular conversation. Yo, who got 5 on some weed? Like, yo, like where the bitches at? Like, nah, he was
nothing
talking
like
some
that.
he was talking some shit that was like what's behind what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if some people don't even be ready for these conversations, you know what I mean?
They be
like,
starstruck the whole time.
starstruck.
I'm in
you
the
know-
room with 50 Cent.
You know what I mean? You want to get on the gram. You want to do everything other than try to
Listen.
show him your listen.
Soak
or
it in.
You might say something to him that sparks something. You know what I mean? Like so.
Memes of the mind.
Them situations aren't even easy, and people just think that you just get put on because you meet a motherfucker.
Nah.
You can meet a motherfucker and never see him again. You know what I mean? Like how do you spark their interest? How do you remember their face? Like, oh yeah, I remember you. You was at This Is 50 when, you know what I mean? So it's not like, don't get me wrong, people do get put on. A motherfucker say,
Yeah,
yo, I
yeah.
like you. Here's a check, but even that, they bust their ass to the point where that motherfucker liked them. So it's not really a put on. You know what I mean? It's not really a put on. Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody, the average motherfucker that's working, when they get they just due, you don't know how many sleepless nights they had. You don't know
You have no
how
idea.
much shit that, you know what I mean? So you might look as a motherfucker as an overnight success. Like, it's somebody, after this interview drop, it's gonna be somebody, because there's a thing, there's different platforms. There's somebody that's gonna watch this on This Is 50 that's never seen me in their fucking life. And that's gonna see me slapping files with 50, yada yada, and be like, who the fuck is this random kid that I'm probably better than, that's fucking hanging around, not knowing that I've been rapping since I was fucking 12. My mother took my fucking, you know what I mean? Like shit, like my mom wouldn't let me go to the studio. I've been shot. I've been, you know what I mean? I had to drop this tape shot. Like people were picking me up and walking me into the fucking studio, into the booth. You know what I mean? Like at no point was I okay. I had a colostomy bag. I got a cast on my arm. I got 32 stitches down my stomach while I made this tape. You know what I mean? But the person that clicks this link for the first time is gonna, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck is this? Like, why does he deserve this? And not, as opposed to,
Because, wow, yeah, it's supposed to be me. And I didn't do shit.
and not knowing.
I'm just good.
Yeah, not knowing about
At my house.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know.
Well, amongst my friends at Applebee's. Because they said I'm really dope. I was dope in high school.
Yeah.
And I still think I'm dope now that high school is over. And
there's
I'm
some
trying to
people that's
practice
really
shit again.
busting their ass.
Yeah.
Your father probably bought your mother coat, all your sports gear, and your brother boots. No football. These gloves wasn't for baseball. This face mask was for other use. Your mother was at the game. Cardboard colors, fresh signs. My mother was in pain. You want to speak to the inmate? Press 9.
So, you know, this is a question my dog Jeremy wanted to know. What is your Mount Rushmore of battle rap? Your top 5?
All right, my top for my mount. See, I always
Well, it's
go
only
by-
4 niggas. It's only 4 niggas
I
on
don't- It's fine. I go by my generation. You know what I mean? Like to like speed it up real quick. It's like, you know, like people always like Michael Jordan. My Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like type thing. Like if it wasn't like my Tupac or Biggie, it's Jay-Z and JD. You know what I mean? Like I had to be there to, you know what I mean? So
I did.
I don't really go for like the old, you know what I mean? Like my Mount Rushmore is my generation of, you know what I mean? So I would say me, Tay-Rock, Hitman Holla, Averb. I gotta say Lux. I have to say Lux. I have to. Lux is the only one that like. It's just a mystical. It's a mystical aura behind. And you think about, he don't even got like as many battles as majority of us, like and shit like that. You know what I mean? But so for him to be held up there, something.
That's
So
that's really something.
we gotta leave it there. You know what I mean? So it's definitely there. Lux is the last one, but majority of it is my generation. You know what I mean? I feel like we kind of like, you know, battle rap was battle rap. It was DVD battle rap. Like, you know, it was, they'll go grab the DVD. You know what I mean? Type shit. But we like, I think the 4 that I named, we like professionalized it. You know what I mean? With a bunch of other people, but I mean that's my little like. Or if I could right now today, that's my 5 that like battle rap.
Hey, I know you got some more famous shit to do, man.
Yeah.
We've been locked in for, you know what I'm saying,
That's
for a
all
minute
good. I
now, but it
appreciate
was up. Man, I need you to come to Party and Bullshit on Monday, bro.
Yeah, nah, we could do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
do it. This is gonna be my last episode for the month. And I need you.
Oh yeah, we free.
Man, is there anything you want to say to This Is 50 before we get up out here for?
Nah, man, I just appreciate y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all for having time for me, man. You know, I know y'all got a lot of long, extensive list of people y'all can have up here. You feel me? So I appreciate
We
it.
always gonna make time for you.
Yeah, that's love. I
We bumped a
appreciate that.
couple of bitches and priests
Yeah.
and all kind of shit.
I
and,
appreciate it.
You know, Obama was trying to come like, whoa, Sue Surf coming in here, fuck you. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like I always say, you just can't say you're real or something, you gotta be, man. We over when we out of here. Do have something in mind. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.